Hello everybody, ID YouTube, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club, and in this episode, we're going to show our poems to people again. So we're going to start with our favorite person, Sayori. I look bummy today. I'm doing laundry. I look super bummy in just a guinea tee, but what are you going to do? Jason, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's in this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Wah. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk all about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Yeah, that's right. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Yeah. Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, fag. Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Why? Because. Well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Hee. Sarah, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. What, did she snap her pencil? I broke my pencil. Oh, man. Alright. I can't. I want my tit popping out. No tit side. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Ha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her take a seat at her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. What the hell? Oh fuck. Battles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbed together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, okay? But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discover the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time capsule. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open and wait, what? Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy Daws, Happy Daws, Happy Daws in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Comments to myself. Holy crap. Sir, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I thought all thanks came up twice. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. These nuts. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Alright, don't get ahead of yourself. Death is too good to be true at this point. Sayori's always had a habit of... Yeah. I have such a dry throat. Watch me drink water. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Pessimistic. I don't know if I said that right. Whatever, let's just show it to... Let's get Yuri out of the way. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Hey? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and writing down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see it to your mind. It's a very imminent exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Is that it? I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is that the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Give me your poem. I can't, the raccoon. It happens in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an wandering human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequence. well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. I gave what? Well, where the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry croissant. Is that a croissant? Curiosity. The raccoon and imagine if it actually said croissant. The bread my hanging croissant. The raccoon and the moon. I can't read this. The moon enchants its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the new satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy every time I banish my cutting knife. What? Knife? The raccoon shows me its excitement and rush of blood. Classic. That just gave me a headache. Your poems suck. I was a little more daring with that one yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's alright. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and... Can this bitch... Oh, I hate this bitch. I hate her so much. Conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at... What? Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. It sounds like you're cutting yourself. I probably shouldn't have said that. But that's what it sounded like, right? The poem, that's what it sounded like. You're cutting the bread and then like the drop of blood, it just made me think about it. It just made me think about it. I'm sorry. It really did. I just kind of thought about it. Because all I can imagine was just like that. Just stab right through the bone. I shouldn't joke about that, but so I'm sometimes enjoying writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. See, I would never write a poem. Well, I have before, but I never shared them. But I make music. And some people would argue that like making a poem is kind of the same way of making music because rhyming and stuff like that. So in a way I do write poems, I guess you can say. I wouldn't call it rap literature though. Especially not today's rap. I don't think 6ix9ine is literature. I think that's just a lot of yelling. Anyway, people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Jason? Well, what do I have like that? I mean, I always wear a hat because my haircut's terrible. My hairline is god-awful. So I always wear a hat. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes to read and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. And I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Well, I don't really fucking like you, so I'm just kind of chilling. Natsuki. Saving the best for last. I keep saying, Shh, fuck you, Natsuki. I keep saying, Sayori's my favorite, but she's like my favorite option. Monika's not an option. That's why I'm going for Sayori, because for some reason Monika's just not an option. I would definitely go for Monika if she was an option. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Few? Few what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Well, yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really stuck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. It's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders? What? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sings the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. Always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world will be it off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What? That just doesn't make any sense. It's a butt-cheek poem. Not bad, right? No, it's shit. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Oh my god, I'm fucking dumb. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you and think less of you. Isn't this the same thing as Yuri's? But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. And that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, yours is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. How long is this fucking game? How many poems are we about to write? Who's texting me? I'm recording a video right now. Fuck. Sorry. Best for last. The non-option. Which makes me feel like she's about to do something. Hi again, boy. How's the writing going? It's going pretty freaking good, actually. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. People stomping around, dog. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Midnight snack for people, huh? Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in the club, don't you? Oh shit. And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless... Okay. Red, green, blue. An endless... That's the same... That's the same colors as, I took a multimedia class, and those are the same colors. You turn one of them off, it does, like, 3D. You can do 3D out of it. An endless... Kofini... I don't know what the fuck that says. Of meaningless noise. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Load me? What? Save me. Load me? What? What does that even mean? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, kind of creepy. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Okay. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Yeah, haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha ha ha. That's my advice for Lei. Thanks for listening. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. OBS. Fuck off. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Saori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Saori putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee hee! Saori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's allowed to ask for them to recite their poems out loud in a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put out a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, I can't wait for this festival. It's going to be fun. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself and others, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you in here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Saori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. You. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else. Yes, I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. we're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off and help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips to her notebook and to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way the Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply naturally? Is this simple natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. She finishes talking about her stupid poem. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Yeah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly to the podium. The poem is called These Nuts. Yuri anxiously glances around each other. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. See, now that's why you're going to get made fun of, because you call it something stupid. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort into it? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she incites with perfect timing, the most being a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves, which I never got. That's my own personal thing, but yeah, I never got it. So thanks. Built the whole thing. Anyway, it's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Oh my god. Ah ha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Ow, my legs. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Wow. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Did it! Good job, Sayori. Just had a Coca-Cola, hold on. Even if Jason liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. That might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Hee hee. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenged you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Me, Mitsuki. My humph. Don't make me go before Jason. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jason lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Mitsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry if I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. How did you fucking know that? You're smart as shit. Yeah, maybe. That's exactly what I was thinking in my cranium. Alright then. That's just you, Natsuki. You bitch. Yeah. I'm going. I'm better than you. Fuck. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Suck My Nuts. It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh, like the movie with Corbin Blue? I love the movie. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken loud. The words feel like they're bouncing up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming today. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best and get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. If we're trying to impress Monica, why isn't she a choice? I want her to be a choice so bad. Ready to go, Sayori? Yup. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Shut up. Jeez, guys, shut up. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Chisen, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Yeah, for real, what the fuck? I woke home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori's being a little quieter than usually on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we got to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Uh-huh. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Yeah. I'll still walk home with you, Sayori. Yeah, of course. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, bitch. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too, so. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Writing a poem? Alright, bet. I'm writing a poem. Alone. I'm gonna go for like marriage is one of hers. Bed. Yup, because she's a lazy type of person. Imagination. What? Cry was one of hers for some reason. I think this bitch is nibble. I think she's clumsy. I think she's depressed. That's what it's sounding like, right? Death. Who's Death? Tragedy. Why is she all the crazy ones? Massacre? That doesn't give me hope for anything. Embrace. Okay. Melody. No, fuck you. Broken. I feel so bad. Scars. Huh. Skirt. Well, they all wear skirts. Okay. What? What? This makes me feel like something bad's gonna happen and I'll like it. Poof. Intellectual. Well, we all know who that's gonna be, so. Cage. Oh. Clouds. Fuck. Memories. Memories should be Sayori. Yeah, okay. Because I don't have any memories with these other people. I have memories with Sayori. Oh, man. What? I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe. Not determination. But I guess a passion. Remember that one club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you were all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to looking forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? I have to use the bathroom so bad. You, of all people. And I did say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Question mark. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri and Siri's. Where's Sayori anyway? Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh yeah. Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again? Uh-huh. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Bitch! Spacing out on the desk, not saying anything, changing the way she acts. This bitch is depressed as hell! Jeez, you worry too much about me. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where, like the girl you pick, you're gonna have to help her through, like, problems. That's what I feel like it is. Like, you're gonna find out some crazy stuff about her, and then it's gonna, like, happily ever after you or some shit like that. I'm fine, see? Shari shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too, Peter. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being and my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just is having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Hee. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you always see her because that's just how she is when she's around you? Fred. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know what I won't be able. My clothes are done. But I already know what I hope you guys haven't been able to get at the entire time. But I already know what I won't be able to get at her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monica. Not necessarily. Okay, everyone. After some time passed, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to achieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Mala and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Who should I share my poems with? Shut the fudge up, dude. Close. Anyway, that is it for now. So this is the end of this episode. I'm going to record another episode right after this, after I use the bathroom, because it's starting to get weird, juicy, and I'm really excited for it. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment of your favorite part of the video and what I should do next or play next. And I'll see you guys in the next video.